guys, this is Tao. Welcome to another Get Ready With Me Chit Chat. Get Ready With Me. Again, it is really early in the morning. It is... Holy shit, it's already 7? Damn. Well, so let's make it this quick, okay? Already primed my face, all that. So as usual, I'm color correcting my under eye. Ollie's teething. So for the past 4 nights now, the third bottom tooth popped up, and then we suspect more teeth are coming in. So the teething stage come in phases. So the second we thought she's, you know, sleeping through the night, everything's good, and all of a sudden, you know, back to 3 hours of sleep max a night. So, and she like wake up screaming and inconsolable. So that's been fun to deal with. But yeah, so I have received a few requests from you guys to go back to filming tabs or, you know, vlogs. I call it tabs because it's the Tao and Brian show, you know. So my mom is here, so I don't know if for those of you who also like somewhat like make videos, it's, you know, like once in a blue moon, if you guys like tell your friends and family about this. My friends know, like, I think my mom knew, and then like most of my real life friends know, like friends, not just like work people. Like I don't think any of my work people know, but it's not that I'm trying to keep it a secret. I just find it really weird that people that you interact with on a daily basis know. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to keep it a secret from anyone. I just get extremely uncomfortable when people bring it up. It's really weird. I have a friend who like to tell people that about how like I make videos on YouTube, which like I don't even do so anymore, but he would like to bring it up to like any new people, and it just makes me very uncomfortable because I don't know, it's really weird. I feel like if you're making this like a YouTube, like your profession, like people who quote unquote like made it on YouTube, like that's your profession, obviously, you know, you tell people. But I feel like the way I'm doing it is kind of like a hobby that I don't want people to, like the people that I interact with in real life to know about. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. Brian's like, oh, it's, you know, it's your channel, you have people who love you, you know, you should be proud of it. I'm like, I am proud of it. I just don't want people, especially like my family, who, like, my mom's not the most techie person. She'll be like, what are you doing talking to the camera? You know what I mean? Like, she's like, don't put your business out there, which I'm not, but you know how parents worry? So I'm just trying to bother to do it. But like once she goes back to Miami, which I'm thinking in January, February, I don't know yet, all based on daycare, I'm probably gonna attempt to film more tabs video. But it's a maybe. Just because, like, I feel like most people who film vlogs have... I'm using the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. It's really thick. And it's really luminescent. So, if you have fine lines, don't use this. But I really need extra help this morning brightening up my under eye area, so I'm busting this out. It's not... I don't know if mine has gone bad or anything. Like, so, I don't know if you guys follow my Instagram, but I posted a picture of this. I got this in a set with this and some backlit primer and like some blush and whatever, all from Becca. And I ordered it from Ulta. And then I got it in the in the mail, and this is like half melted and it was like super gross. So I exchanged it, and this one, it looks alright, but it smells like crayons and it's really thick. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, or like I feel like the chance of me getting another dud is extremely unlikely, but you know, it just brightens your under eye. It adds some like radiance, but it's not like you clearly need another concealer on top of it. So I'm using the Anastasia concealer, which for those of you who are wondering, legit, really good. I wish I got one that's a little warmer because this is the shade 1 is a little too yellow for me, so I can use it as an under eye concealer, but I still have to use a corrector on underneath it. I wish I had one that's a little bit peachier so I can use it as both. If Anastasia could hurry up with their order. I ordered, so today is, what day is today? Today's the 6th. I placed my Black Friday order on the 23rd, like at night, and it's still being processed. Like, I don't understand. I saw other people get their package. Why is mine getting processed? So that's why. Oh, so speaking of vlogs, I feel like most people who film vlogs, or at least the ones I watch, interesting lives. Not like interesting, but they have like shit to do, you know? Like for me, well actually, no, let me rephrase it. I don't know if you guys watch Stephanie's. I'll link her channel down below. She's so hilarious. I love her accent, and she's, you know, she's from Texas, and she's so adorable, and she works for a corporate like accounting and whatnot, and her and her husband, is that word? She and her husband, Mike, and their little dog Juicy is so adorable. She's been filming vlogs and she has a corporate job, and I was always under the impression that like vlogs, you know, like people have interesting lives, but then I was watching her vlogs, and her vlogs are just like plain on like her running errands and like going to work and like bitch about work, and like I find it really entertaining and like soothing and like therapeutic. I'll link her channel down below. Her vlogs are hilarious. I love it. So like I might be contradicting myself, so I'm just like, yeah, most people have interesting lives, but like it's also fun to watch like everyday people who, you know, YouTube is not their full-time job, to see, you know, what they do. You know, it's not all about like going to your PO box and seeing what packages you got, right? So so if you guys want, leave a comment down below and see. I want to see like how many people are interested in seeing more vloggy type videos. Also though, just to be completely transparent and like upfront with you guys, 98% the reason why I don't do vlogs is because my place is a freaking mess. Like having 2 dogs, like one being a Samoyed who sheds everywhere, and like Inkers, who's an American Cocker Spaniel who like doesn't do anything, and a baby who leaves toys everywhere. It just like I gave up on trying to keep the place clean and organized, and you know, I don't know how people do it. I just don't. I don't, okay? There's no helping with these dark circles. Just not. There's not. Oh, so speaking of which, since we're chit-chatting, I got these, I got the MAC palette, the Pro palette that's, you know, the double-sided, because I was like, okay, well, I want to consolidate my makeup inventory and then want to like put them in a palette, right? Well, I realized that it doesn't work really well because like there's a lot of wasted space, because my thought is like, okay, I'll have a blush palette or several blush palettes, and then I'll have like a bronzer or highlight contour palette that I could put together myself. But it's like, it doesn't work because I can't put that many in here, and at the end of the day it's taking up more space. So I'm reevaluating that plan. I'm just using the butter bronzer. I'm trying to pan it. I mean, because I just take a big brush and I kind of swirl it in there, so it's going down, but not at the rate I would like. I'm just using this just to give my face some color. So this week should be quite interesting because it's gonna be a pretty eventful week. So ever since I switched to my new role, so the team that I'm on, it is like the whole so let me rephrase it. So I switched from a team of maybe like 7 to 9, I think, depending on personnel changes, 7 to 9 like individual direct sellers, to a team of like 12, but it's broken down into smaller teams. So for those of you who are in corporate sales, like B2B sales, which stands for business to business, because according to Brian, a lot of people don't know what B2B stands for, which I understand because it's an acronym, right? So usually you have an outside sales person who is, trying to prospect, bring in new revenue. We call it a hunter role. And then you have someone who's inside, like this is when you get to be in like more enterprise level as opposed to just like small biz, like day-to-day, like small to mid-sized business. So when you get to the enterprise, you get to someone who's out there like bringing in revenue, having day-to-day conversation with customers. And then you have account manager who is what we refer to as a farmer role. You like pretty much like fix shit. Like if things hunter person bringing more revenue, and then the account manager makes sure that implementation goes right, billing stuff goes right, which doesn't happen a lot of the times. Making sure their account is running smoothly. And then for our team, like once you get to the enterprise level, there's also, like at least for our company, you have someone who is kind of like the account lead, who is very technical, takes a look at all the accounts that we have and decide, what to prioritize, how we approach different accounts, etc., etc. Like essentially make our to-do list. So the module that I'm taking over with our team so far has been a really successful module. So luckily for me, they closed like a really big deal right before I joined the team. And in corporate, they always run contests. So apparently I won, well not I, but like as a part of the team, we won this contest in like October. I joined in November. So the celebration, the contest winning thing is happening on Wednesday. So we're going to this like fancy restaurant, like the whole team is going to celebrate our like victory and whatever. And I'm like, my manager called me. He's like, I want to make sure that you're there because your module is very important. I'm like, I didn't do anything to deserve this, but okay, I'll be there. So we have that on Wednesday. I'm filming this on Tuesday, so tomorrow. And then on Thursday we have so for blush, I depotted all my Femme Glow On blush. I really like the Femme Glow On blush, but their packaging sucks, so I depotted them. I broke like 4 in transaction, but yeah. Today I am going to use, this is the Honey blush. It's just like a kind of like a beigey color. So that's happening on Wednesday. It's happening during the day though, which I'm kind of, whenever it's like an event in the middle of the day, I'm always conflicted. Like obviously you want to go because it's like free food and it's like free fancy food, which I usually don't go by myself, because I'm cheap. But so you go, you hang out with your team, which is super fun. I work with a great team. Everyone has been super helpful. But then it's during the week day. So you're like attending event and then you're like, excuse me, conference call, you know, because you already had those planned. And you come back and you ask yourself if it's worth it, because there's like a bazillion emails in your inbox and you just have to come home and like work more, you know what I mean? So first world problems. And then on Thursday we're having like a team holiday event. What, how long am I at? Am I good? Am I good? So we're going to this fancy restaurant bar thing, I guess. Not like a winery, I'm assuming. I don't know. For those of you who live in Washington area or like Seattle, Bellevue area, it's Purple. It's called Purple. It's in Woodinville. I don't know if any of you have been there, but apparently it's nice. I've never been again because, you know, it's too fancy for me and I don't drink, so I'm gonna be a DD, I guess. But it's like corporate outings, so I guess it can't get too crazy. But you never know, depending on the kind of day people are having. And then on Friday, Brian got tickets for us to see Louis C.K., the comedian. That'll be fun. Are my brows even? Okay. Well, that'll have to do. Today I'm using the Colourpop Peachy Keen. I just got it yesterday. I posted a picture on Insta. I was gonna do a haul, but then I'm like, I want to try this out first because I'm excited. I got 4 quads because I think I have another package coming in, so I just want to wait until that one gets here. But you have like 4 shadows. I know this is a completely useless thing. So you got, this is Crimper, which is a metallic. Can you see it? It's like a golden champagne shade with like, is that pink glitter? Like micro glitter? And then this is Kennedy, which is like a matte, is it what? Is it matte? Yeah, it's a matte peach shade. I guess that's where the peach comes from, the Peachy Keen. Peach. And this is Cornelius, which I love that name. It's another matte. This is a, oh, it feels kind of like creamy matte. This is like a warm kind of a taupey brown. And then lastly we have Bandit, which is another matte, and it's like a warm kind of a reddish brown. Ooh, look at that. Pretty. This will be so pretty if you have blue eyes. Okay, so let's get started. I like using my fingers to apply these because I feel like they go on easier and you can actually work the color into your skin. I'm taking Cornelius. It's like a really natural shade actually. The reason why I picked this one is because I'm going to work, so I can't really go like, when you work corporate, you can't really go like full on fall, you know, orangey, like Jaclyn Hill style, you know what I mean? So that's the base color, I guess. And I am taking Bandit, and with this I'm gonna take a brush. This is the Real Techniques base shadow brush. I'm taking a little bit of this and I am applying this closer to the lash line. You want to hear what's on my agenda today? So going to work, conference call, try to learn what the hell I'm doing, and then conference call, and at 3 o'clock I have a dentist appointment. It's a follow-up dentist appointment because I had a dentist appointment yesterday, and you know shit's bad when the dentist take a look at your x-ray. It's been a while since I've been to the dentist, and like take a look at your full mouth x-ray and be like, yeah, we're gonna reschedule this, come back tomorrow, and we're gonna have a more in-depth consultation. Like, I have like apparently like 4 impacted teeth, like all up in my gum, like pushing on other teeth, and I know for sure I have a cavity. Oh, this Bandit color is so pretty. It seems a lot more wet than the other shade. When in doubt, just use your finger and mush the color around, because that's a technical term. You mush it. And I don't know how this is gonna work, but we're gonna take a fluffy brush. We're gonna take a little bit of this Kennedy shade. Did I say? At first I took Cornelius to put all over my base, then I took Bandit, and this is the Kennedy shade, the peachy shade. I'm taking a fluffy brush and kind of blending out the Bandit shade a little bit, just lightly. And then I'll wipe off the brush, and then I will take, Wet n Wild Brulee and as a brow bone highlight, just to clean up the Cornelius shade a little bit. I'm not gonna do the Crimper because it's a little too much for work, I guess. I work with a bunch of like conservative people, I guess. They're not old, they're just like not young, you know? I'm not even young, but like, you know what I mean. This video is gonna take a long time. And I'm taking a little bit more of Cornelius on the bottom of my eye. This shade is really natural, it's barely showing up. It will be like a really great transition shade. It's a little bit more too subtle to use as like a regular color, but... And then I'm taking Bandit. Does this look make me look like a meth head? Like, eyes are bloodshot? I'm assuming so, a little bit. 7:30. I'm gonna deepen this up a little bit by using NARS Coconut Grove. Curl your lashes and you put on mascara. Mascara. Where is my... Okay, got it. So yeah, I'm kind of scared to see how much the quote for my dental work's gonna be. I'm not gonna lie, like I know dentist is a necessary profession, but I hate dentists. I hate dentists. Like, I hate going to the dentist. I hate the sound, the smell, the everything about a dentist office. Like, I will pay an unreasonable amount of money to just have healthy teeth and never go to the dentist ever again. Like, I know people would be like, oh, take care of your teeth. I grew up in China where the water wasn't fluoridated, okay? Like, I have really thin enamel, so I get cavities really, really, really easily. So, you know, it just sucks. I don't know what happened to my camera, but it just shut off. I guess that's my camera's giving me a hint saying like, shut up, you're talking too much. The dental hygienist yesterday was so chatty. Like, I'm one of those people that if I'm getting a haircut, I know it's like the hairstylist's job to like chat up the client and like make you feel all like they try to be your therapist and whatnot, and like, whoa, how's it going on? Tell me about everything, you know. I'm just one of those people that I don't want to chat with you. Like, I will see you once, and like, you don't need to know what's going on. You don't need to tell me everything. I don't need to tell you everything. Just let me listen to music and just, you know, trying to forget that I'm here, you know? So that's kind of like how I was trying to do with the dental hygienist. Like, they'll ask you a question, and then, you know, out of politeness, you answer it, and then they're just standing there listening to you answering their questions instead of doing their work. I'm like, just hurry up, because, like, you know, I have stuff to do. Like, I'd rather them not chat me up and get me in and out versus, like, trying to make me feel all warm and fuzzy and, you know, take an hour, which is exactly how long they took, an hour. And they didn't get anything done. All I know is that I have a lot of shit wrong with my teeth. So, therefore, I have to go back again today. So, that's the eye look. And for lips, I'm trying this out. This is my first Colourpop lip product. It's the Ultra Satin Lip in Barracuda. Yeah. So, it's like a mauvey, rosy shade. I have nothing on my lips. My friend Jack was like, you should put lips on your videos. But, like, I don't usually wear lip stuff, so I'm gonna give this a try and see how this works. There's no scent. Ooh, that is a pretty color. I guess one swipe did it. Nice. And then, oh, look. It's stained. Nice. Nicely done. I'm gonna let my hair down. Look how long my hair is getting. Ooh. 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 But yeah, like, look at that. I'm debating if I should, like, cut off all the, like, colored parts, like the dyed parts, or just, like, let it grow, because I think it's still kind of healthy. I really like how soft the uncolored part is, so I'm debating on whether or not to dye it again, because it's nice and soft, but it's also kind of boring, so I want to color it, but at the same time, I like how nice and soft it is. The struggle. But anyway, thank you so much for spending a long time with me today, and let me know down below if you want to see more vlog videos, tabs, and also, like, what do you think of this product? I mean, this, like, look. Yay? Nay? I will film a haul videos for the Colourpop stuff I got. I think I have one more package coming in, and I'll film a haul, and in that video I'll let you guys know what I think about this lip stuff. Yeah? Okay, cool. See you guys. Bye.